In today's video, I am going to teach you how to get out of the spam Klaviyo. If you are seeing people land in spam messages, one of the best things you can do is be intentional about who receives what. In Klaviyo, you can create a segment that focuses on a very specific kind of engagement. In this case, we will build a segment for people who have opened an email at least once during the last 30 days. That way, your messaging is more targeted and more likely to stay out of spam-related issues. To begin, look at the left panel in your Klaviyo account. Find and click the Audience option. This section is where you manage lists and segments. When you click it, you should see controls related to grouping contacts based on behavior or attributes. Next, after you click Audience, click Lists and Segments. This is the area where Klaviyo lets you create different types of audience groupings. The idea here is that segments give you a dynamic way to capture the right people without manually updating lists. Once you are in Lists and Segments, you will see an option to create something new. Click Create List/Segment and then choose Segment. This is important because a segment is designed to update automatically based on the conditions you set. A list can work differently, but we are using a segment for this specific behavior-based targeting. Now you need to set the segment condition. In the segment builder, you will see a condition field that starts with something like what someone has done. Go ahead and set it so that the condition reads that someone has opened an email. This part helps Klaviyo understand the specific action you care about, which is email opens. After you select Opened Email, you will be asked for how often the action happens and over what time frame. Set it to at least once. This means you are not restricting the segment to only people who opened many times. You only need one qualifying open so the segment remains inclusive and useful. Then you should set the time frame to the last 30 days. This detail matters because it keeps the audience current. People who engaged recently are more likely to recognize your emails, and that recent engagement can help reduce the chance of your messages being treated as unwanted. At this point, you have defined the core logic of the segment. Before moving on, make sure the condition matches what you intended. What someone has done, then opened email, then at least once, then in the last 30 days. Take a moment to confirm you are not looking at a different event, like clicked or subscribed. The segment needs to be based on opening, so it accurately targets recent email engagement. With the segment condition set correctly, you are ready for the final action. Click Create Segment to save it and generate the segment in your account. After you click it, Klaviyo will process the segment based on the conditions you selected, and then it will be available for you to use in future email sending, targeting, and suppression rules. And that is all there is to it. That covers everything you need to know.